I'm gonna wear this bag for 30 years. Wow, like this is the only bag I need in my life, because that's how I used to feel. But then I got it in my head, like everyone was saying the classic flap is like the it bag to get. This feeling of you're always lacking something, like, oh, I'm lacking a Birkin 25, I'm lacking a mini Kelly. You just get influenced by what people are saying and that you need this and you need 4 tan bags. I just don't like how YouTube sometimes makes me feel like I don't have enough, like I need to buy more. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. How long have you been watching YouTube for? Do you feel like you regret spending so much time watching YouTube? I've been noticing so many people posting videos about quitting social media, about detoxing from YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. Luckily, I never got addicted to TikTok, and I think that's because I grew up with social media. Facebook came about at the end of my high school years. I remember being obsessed with MSN, messaging my friends after school. I lived for it, have always been into it, well, for, you know, the last 20 years or so. And YouTube has been a major part of my life and influenced my life quite significantly as well. And sometimes I do wonder if it's had a bad influence on me. I would say there are things on YouTube that can definitely be toxic to watch. Sometimes these health channels can steer young girls the wrong way and get too obsessed with dieting, looking at people and thinking they're prettier than you and then thinking, oh, I'm so ugly and there's something wrong with me. YouTube can be quite a self-destructive thing to watch. It can be a dangerous place as well. And I think in terms of luxury handbags, it can be toxic as well. It can make you feel like you're not good enough, you're not rich enough to afford these bags. There are people who I think come on YouTube and then feel like lacking because they can't buy a designer bag. And I suppose it depends on the person, but when people unbox things, when they show their designer handbags, including myself, that is just a small part of their life. And you don't realize that that is a part of their life that they love showing, but you don't know what else is going on in their life and what other struggles they have gone through, how much they've sacrificed to buy these bags. They don't tend to show all those nitty-gritty details, and that's because it's not always glamorous. I just wanted to blab out today how YouTube has changed my life in terms of me watching it and whether I kind of regret getting into it. It would be good for my channel to post more TikToks because I would reach a younger audience, but a part of me just knows that it's going to be more of my life wasted if I'm spending time on that social media platform as well. I would say because I've been watching YouTube for many years, my attention span has been affected. I find it really hard to watch a whole movie, which is crazy. I don't know if that's just my personality or if that would have happened without YouTube, but I find that I just love watching like 10-20 minute videos. I get a lot of excitement when I wake up in the morning and I see like 5 of my favorite YouTubers have posted a video. I can just watch them one after the other. It's just endless content to consume, and there's just a lot of options. Whereas when I was younger, I guess, you know, 6 years old, I would get so excited to wake up the next morning and watch that 1 or 2 cartoons that came on TV, and then get so excited to watch, like, you know, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire at 7 o'clock at night, and then that's it. There was less options as to what to watch, but now we just have so much to watch. We've got also, I guess there's like Netflix and all that as well, and there's a lot of options, and that can, I feel like that's made me have a smaller attention span because I feel like I get bored really quickly and I want to watch something else, and it's probably due to the fact that I've been watching a lot of YouTube. I also find that my appreciation for things has lessened since, I guess, getting involved in luxury YouTube in particular. I think when you're new to luxury and buying luxury things, everything just seems amazing and incredible, and you are a little bit naive and you don't really realize that luxury is just mainly marketing and it's not really worth it. But I do miss those days at the start of when I was first watching luxury YouTube, and I'll just be in awe of like these unboxings and people sharing their bags. And it's reached a point now where I'm really addicted to buying handbags, and I don't feel satisfied if I haven't bought a bag like every few months. Like, I'm honestly struggling at the moment, guys, because, you know, I just bought my birdie charm, which is super cute, right? But I haven't bought a bag since November, which is just insane that I would feel like that I'm lacking because I haven't bought a bag since November. But because over the past few years I've trained myself to buy a bag, you know, every month or so, because I see so many other people doing it on YouTube as well, and I'm not going to blame YouTube for that, but I have been just overexposed to bags basically, and nothing seems like as exciting as it was in the past because there is just so much content out there about bags and unboxings, and it just seems normal to unbox a bag every day. And I think it's okay. I mean, if it makes you happy, of course, and I'm happy for people who unbox bags every day, but I found that the more I unbox things and the faster I do it, the less I'm excited and the less I appreciate the bag I have because I'm always on to the next thing. And I think that's a thing that's become normalized on YouTube, and that sense of always wanting more and having also this feeling of not being abundant, like not lacking, like this feeling of you're always lacking something, like, oh, I'm lacking a Birkin 25, I'm lacking a mini Kelly, where, you know, I have like 20 bags here. And I think that lack of mindset is something you can really spiral and get trapped in because you're always lacking something, guys. Like when it comes to collecting things, there's always something you're missing. And if you always feel like you're lacking, you're never going to feel like you're lucky and abundant at all, because you're always going to be focusing on that thing that you're lacking. And then once you get that thing that you're lacking, you're going to be like, oh, I'm also lacking this. Oh my gosh, I'm lacking the charm, so now I need to get the strap, and oh, now I need to get the bag organizer, and oh, maybe I should get another color. Like, you know, there's always something else you can get. But if you have an abundance mindset, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to wear this bag for 30 years. Wow, like this is the only bag I need in my life. Because that's how I used to feel. I remember when I bought my first Chanel Mini, I was like, okay, we're done now. This is the only bag I'm buying. We're done. Just the backpack and the Mini. But then I got it in my head, like everyone was saying the classic flap is like the it bag to get. So I was like, okay, now I need that. And then obviously people were like, oh, we need the monogram. So I got into Louis Vuitton. And you know, you just get influenced by what people are saying, and that you need this and you need 4 tan bags and you need a red bag. Like you just get so sucked into what other people are saying and that you're lacking. And I just don't like how YouTube sometimes makes me feel like I don't have enough, like I need to buy more. And I've really found that with YouTube, the more I watch it, the more I feel like, well, now I need to get that. Or oh, poor me, I don't have a Birkin 25 like everyone else. Like that is just ridiculous to feel. And I just wish that I would, I don't know, wake myself up more, and that I'm trying to have that abundance mindset this year, which I know sounds so like lame, but I think YouTube, people should encourage just like wearing the same thing more often, because YouTube is not really geared towards that. So I just think that, you know, it's ingrained into YouTube. It's all about the marketing. It's all about, you know, buying the next thing. And that's something that can be draining, right? And it can make you feel a little bit depressed. I mean, I probably would have spent a lot of money regardless of YouTube. You know, before YouTube, I was into like Facebook groups, and I mean, there's always something, right? So I would have probably been into some other online platform that was about, you know, designer bags. But yeah, YouTube has definitely, I think, accelerated the rate at which I buy handbags. And I probably wouldn't have bought this many if it wasn't for YouTube. And just getting used to seeing people buy bags all the time makes me feel like I should also be doing the same thing. I also sometimes feel like on YouTube, I'm wasting time watching too many videos. I could be, you know, bettering myself, maybe learning a language. I could be focusing on my mental health, maybe journaling or meditating. I don't know what it is, but I'm, you know, I think it's okay to watch a little bit of YouTube every day. I need to watch my YouTube every day, and it does inspire me. I would say that, you know, there have been times where I've probably spent a little bit too many hours on YouTube, and it has eaten and taken over my life a little bit. So I guess like anything like video games or TV, it's good to really check in on yourself and see if you're getting too sucked in to watching too much YouTube. Sometimes YouTube makes you feel like there's something wrong with you in a way, or like watching it, you feel like, oh, I wish I was like that or whatever. And if you start feeling like that watching YouTube, I think that's a sign to also step away, because the thing is, like, there's nothing wrong with you, and you need to just enjoy your life, because we only have a short life. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that if we spend too much time on YouTube, you're gonna miss your actual real life. And I'm not saying that, you know, people who watch YouTube don't go out and exercise and enjoy the sun, but a lot of people don't really actually go out and enjoy the sun. And it's important. It's important to go out and smell the flowers. It's important to spend time with your friends and family. I don't spend time with my friends at all these days because I find after work I'm so drained that I have to zonk out in front of YouTube and then I don't see anyone. And I find that habit that I've created for myself has possibly been a bad habit of mine that has stopped me from, I guess, making friends again and in real life. And I guess the pros of YouTube is that you can make friends online, but it can be frustrating because you might not be able to see those friends in real life. And it is a lot more satisfying to, you know, have real life relationships than online relationships. I guess YouTube, the pro, it's helped me creatively. I would say me watching YouTube has helped inspire me to make my own channel, and I definitely get inspired by other YouTubers with my videos. As I said, I've been watching a lot of videos that have been recommended to me about quitting YouTube and quitting social media, and that has what has spurred on this train of thought for me. I found a lot of comfort in seeing other people's joy in things and people's faces lighting up when they're talking about something that they love. That has made me feel really happy sometimes. And YouTube has genuinely made me feel happy sometimes where I don't feel the best that day, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Although YouTube, it can make you feel bad about yourself as well. There have been times where it's made me feel, I don't know, like a connection with someone. Like I feel like that person is similar to me. Like, oh, they like bags like me, or oh, they kind of look like me, or whatever, or oh, they got that thing. I was really curious about that. You know, I think there's a sense of connection on YouTube as well, and you feel like you're connecting to another YouTuber. And although sometimes, I guess, like, yeah, and I'm always connecting with you guys too. Like, you guys inspire me in the comments, on Instagram, and I really find that connection quite satisfying because it's a real thing, and I can't believe that people are like engaging with me and we're sharing ideas together. We're collaborating, we're constantly collaborating together, and you guys with your comments inspire me all the time as well, and that is extremely fulfilling as well. And it feeds into that creative side of me that I feel like I need that in my life, to be honest, to feel happy. I would say in terms of creating my own channel, it has been a beneficial thing for me because it's given me a lot of confidence, and I don't regret joining YouTube because it made me make my own channel. I think I would in a way regret it if, to be honest, if I just focused on watching YouTube like for hours and hours, but actually making my own channel gave me less time to watch other people's channels. I would say it's been beneficial for me because now I use it as a tool to inspire me and create my own content. So yeah, I guess it's the same with video games or whatever you're passionate about. If you create something yourself from it, it can be a good thing, but if you let it consume you and make you feel bad about yourself or that you're lacking in your life, it can be a bad thing as well. So anyways, thanks for listening to my blabby video today. I don't even know what I was saying half the time, but let me know, do you regret being so into YouTube, or have there been times where you've quit watching YouTube? Because I remember when I started YouTube, guys, like I had these other people who used to comment on my videos quite often, and then they just disappeared. And there were even so many YouTubers I used to watch, you know, 3 years ago when I was also making content, and they disappeared. So, you know, people leave social media all the time, and I can understand why, because it is a distraction from your real life in a way. And although this is also real life, like we are still communicating online, you know, sometimes it's just nice to just enjoy the sunshine, right? And still see your real friends in real life. And if you've met people online as well and made real friends in real life, I think that's the most exciting thing that can come from YouTube, is then you have real life opportunity to meet real life people. I would love to make more friends in real life as well, and just make more time to enjoy my real life, because yeah, you can be a bit of a slave to YouTube as well. But anyways, thanks for watching my channel today, and if you do still want to watch my channel and you do enjoy handbag videos and you have time to watch my channel, please subscribe, because I'm trying to get to 14,000 subs, and yeah, it would really encourage me as well to keep going with it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys on my next one. Bye!